I've told this a little bit here and there. I don't know if I've told you this, brother, but the reason I started writing in the first place was because of a man falling off of a roof. And
Ah,
did I tell you that one?
no.
Okay, so a good friend of mine, you might know him locally, Brian McKay.
Oh
He
yeah,
owns
okay.
Dr. Bromsey. In fact, I have that right here. Dr. Bromsey's Pet Care Kits. This is his
Sweet.
full-time thing now. I advertised this last time I did a live, and these are terrific. I think they're less than $30 on Amazon. Go to Dr. Bromsey's, like the composer Brahms.com, and check that out. So I ordered one of
Sweet.
those. And so he's a writer. In fact, he wrote this book about Dr. Bromsey, his origin story, if you will.
Sweet.
And so Brian, before he got into Dr. Bromsey, before he owned Brahms, his first son, he was doing roofing for a living, and he fell off the fucking roof. And I mean, he got fucked up. He was hurt, like shoulder and some other things. Not a good thing. He had to figure out how to earn a living while he's recovering, like probably in a hospital bed, not unlike this bed behind me here.
Yeah.
Tilted up, tilting down. And he got out and he had to figure something out. So he got into content writing and he was always talking about it on social media. And I finally was toward the end of carpet cleaning. My machine broke down for the nth time. And you know what that's like. You know how irritable I would get with that. That stressed me out to no end. And my back
Yeah.
was hurting. It was a lot of pain. It's a hard gig. So I asked him a
Yeah.
few questions online and he referenced me to Writers Access, which was the company we worked for. And he said, you need to put a few articles on Medium, something like Medium, just like blogs, just talk about whatever you want, but write them well and then send them
Right.
to this person. Send your best 5 out of a dozen you wrote. So I wrote a dozen from right about 4 years ago to the end of the year. And then I sent in 5 and they hired me and it was cool for a while, but then it was boring. You can't curse. You have to write about what they want you to write about. Um,
Yeah.
but I tell everybody, I'm like, Brian, a man that fell off a roof is why I became a writer. That's how the Mouthy Renegade writer was born because of Brian. So I owe him a lot.